Tonight we're talking Uranus.
Welcome back to the Five Dirty Bikers podcast. Presented by Memphis Shades, the clear choice for custom windshields and fairings for your motorcycle. And Wild Ass Seats, stay in the saddle longer and in total comfort no matter your butt or budget.
You know, I'm tired of all this slow release stuff.
Pump harder, Tony.
You should just release fast. This slow release is wearing me out. It's exhausting.
Well, you can always go quick and dirty.
Well, I'm just saying, Harley needs to go quick and dirty. There's all this slow release stuff that they're doing. I don't like it.
Who wants to wait when you can release fast?
Yes, exactly.
Just get it over with. Show me what
I
you
am
got.
not a patient man.
Show me what you got.
I've heard it can add to the experience when you slow it down.
I prefer the rabbit
Just
punch.
hold on
on.
to it at the end.
Is that why you have a rabbit's foot on your keychain?
That is.
All right.
All right, moving on. Was that
Yes.
live?
That was live.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tony, we just watched the countdown.
You can't
I
take that
wasn't
back.
paying attention.
You
All
can't
right,
take that back.
move forward.
Hello, everybody.
Moving
Side
on.
Chat. Welcome to Five Dirty Bikers Live on Tuesday in the wake of a new Sportster from Harley-Davidson.
Yes, it is. The
I gotta
Nightster
say-
is back.
I got to say, the Nightster's sexy.
It's pretty cool, man. I'm pretty impressed. There's a lot to talk about with this bike because it's not just it's a complete redesign. It's ground up.
Yeah.
Can't say that they didn't put in the work on this one. I mean,
No, they can't. And if you if you do, fuck off. Because
Harley went balls deep on this one.
They did. They went balls deep and tucked them in.
So if you guys haven't seen, which I'm sure most of you have, here's what she looks like.
Yes. And that
I
gas
really
tank
like
is
it.
lies and deceit.
It is.
It is.
But a lot of cool features on this one. I mean, the looks they nailed this time, and I get the V Rod vibes from this one.
Yeah, it's that. I think it's like the supports in the frame up by the gooseneck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that V-Rod look. But yeah, so the gas tank is just lies and deceit. I mean, that is an air box. It's not a gas tank.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't get a chance to look how much gas it actually holds.
3.1 gallons. So not a lot.
3.1.
It's kind of
Yeah.
small.
Kind of a small tank.
Yeah, and the whole neat thing about the gas is it goes where, Ryan?
Underneath the seat.
Yeah,
Right there on the right.
Seat. Like
See
a
that
scooter.
hole? See that hole?
Yeah, it's
Don't
like
get
a
excited.
scooter.
Don't get excited, but see that hole?
Yes.
That's where the gas goes. Or if
You know, if you put a Merkin on it, you could hit it every time. Did I say
Wow.
that out loud? I'm
you
sorry.
did.
Yes, you did.
All right,
Mm.
moving on.
So you are actually sitting on a bomb now.
Yeah,
Yep,
really.
you are.
Yep. I mean,
Sitting on the
the-
ass
Well,
rocket.
I mean, I wonder if you could drill a hole in the seat and just go to White Castle. Just load it up.
Well, if they
Running
get
on
that
methane.
technology like the DeLorean, where you can just cut a hole in it and all your waste can go right into it.
Yeah.
Just
Well, no,
power
they
you
were
right up.
talking. Before they were talking to the whole theory behind that was lower, get the weight lower
Yeah,
the
they
center of
mentioned
gravity on
that.
it.
It is
Well, I
lower.
mean-
The weight is lower. Yeah.
the Sportster has notorious for a high center of gravity, and
Yeah.
now that problem should be completely solved, right? With the gas,
Yeah.
your fluids that low.
Yeah, and and we forgot to mention it's a 975, so it's a brand new displacement for this motor.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think even on the 975 platform, we're looking at 90 horsepower and 70 foot-pounds of torque, which, man, for a $13,000 Sportster, that's a lot.
What did they?
Mr. Rose
they
looks
say?
like he just hit an ass bomb there. Look at him.
What did they say on the announcement? I don't remember. How much weight is cut from this bike?
80 pounds. It's 400 and change.
God.
Yeah, it's 485.
Yeah. So they
it's
cut
a-
almost 100 pounds off the bike.
You're
Yeah.
sitting on a rocket ship. I mean, it's a
Yep.
bigger
Yeah.
motor. It weighs a lot less. Lower center of gravity. I mean, right?
Did you guys expect more than 90 horsepower though?
I didn't. I was expecting less because I figured the Sportster S came in at 120 with the 1250,
Hmm.
jumped down to 975. I was thinking more around the 75, 80 horsepower. So 90 was, that's at the crank too. So
And
by the
that's
time it gets to the wheel, it's probably about 85. or
that's
80.
nothing though. That's nothing done to it, right? I
No.
mean,
Right.
you put a pipe on there and a tune, and you're probably going to get 5 to 7 horsepower.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I'm
I mean,
wonder- Yeah, I'm wondering because this bike's got the 3 modes. It's got the rain, road, and sport. So is that the horsepower in sport mode, or is that the horsepower in road mode?
Oh,
it's
Oh, I
probably
don't know.
balls out.
yeah,
Balls
probably.
out.
Yeah, that's probably balls out, dude.
That's
That's
probably
full
rocket.
bat wing right there.
Yeah. So here's some of the highlighted specs that I just dug up and just made a little what have you here for it. So we just talked about the 975, 90 horsepower and 70 foot-pounds of torque at 5.
And it revs out at 8,000 RPM, man. Fuck, come on. Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
You got a whole,
Mhm.
yeah.
I thought they said it went up above 9,000.
Well, it probably
it'll-
could if you really wanted it to.
Yeah, it'll rev out. I mean, that's what they were saying. So, I
Mhm.
mean, it is it's going to do its work.
You know, this is the thing about the Sportster S is I didn't understand how customizable that bike was. This one in this video they released actually shows people fucking it up basically.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of what they marketed it as, was a blank canvas
Yeah.
to build on. It's like a builder's bike is what they kind of threw out there in that video.
Yeah.
I
But
Those
I
are
mean,
some cool
some-
builds too.
What did you guys think? What did you guys think of the video?
little thick on
I think
the
you're
fluff
trying
sauce.
too hard personally, but that's just me.
I mean,
I-
I don't.
you know what?
I didn't understand the whole music thing. I think that could have been cut off.
Right. That was.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
didn't either.
appreciate
what
I
was gonna say.
appreciate good music and everything, but it was fluff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually like the storytelling portion of it, and I kind of thought it was cool how they had just the motor sitting there, and then they all three started wrenching on
Started
it, like they were
building
Oh
putting it
yeah, I
together.
really liked that too.
That was kind of
neat.
cool. And then they go to these custom builders, the Perowitz family, who is kind of they're legends in the old school motorcycle world. I mean, Dave Perowitz has been around for a really long time painting bikes, and his daughter Jody owns a bunch of land speed records. So I mean, they're legit people in the world to get one of those bikes and be able to do some cool stuff to it. So I was impressed how Harley did that, kind of put on the launch, and kind of made it a little bit more of a documentary style rather than some CEO standing up there and shaking his dick around. So
Yeah, and they're copping it.
What an asshole. Now, are you guys surprised at the price?
I think that was pretty. I was hoping for 10, to be honest.
yeah.
I was hoping to get right in that iron range as a
Well, I
I
replacement for
honestly
the
didn't
iron.
think about it.
I knew it would be more, and I did an impromptu live stream on Friday night, and Toby and Travis, My Done Life, and Brittany and Jared were on there, and I think we kind of just spit out, what do you think it's going to cost? And I said 12.5. I wasn't too far off,
No, you
No.
were pretty close.
but
Well, I just saw a thing on the news or whatever tonight, and they were saying that used cars are up 35%.
Oh
So,
no, they're crazy high. Yeah.
You have to figure that the new market has gone up. It's not gone up as much as used.
Well, I mean,
But-
let's be realistic with this fucking bike, dude. it's going to hit the dealership, and you're going to pay $18,000 for it.
You need no way. Not eight.
I
Not for that
guarantee it.
bike. Not 18. You think 18?
I
Come
think you're
on.
going to pay anywhere between 15 to 18,000. My cousin just bought a fucking 883 and paid 14 for it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
The markup's going to be that bad, you
Jeez,
think?
that's crazy.
So,
I didn't even spend that much on my Sport Glide.
Yeah.
I don't. If you're leaving the dealership at 18,000 for that Sportster, though, that's out of line. It just is. It's out of line.
I think at 13, you're going to be paying $1,000 surcharge on there. And then that's at 14.5. And then you still got fucking freight and assembly and all the other fucking charges they ask rape you on, tax, tag, and title. I think you're looking at every bit of 17,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
This
he
is-
did.
This is coming from Tony's experience of always taking it in the end.
Touche.
You have mentioned many times, Tony, that you go
Hey.
into the dealership, they just know how to give it to you.
You know what? Sometimes you just got to take it. But once when you take it a few times, you start to know how to negotiate it.
Yeah. then it doesn't hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Then you can negotiate a bowling ball.
You realize when to clinch and when not to.
The old lane splitter. Tony.
Bill lane splitter.
But no, I guarantee it, because they're going to be hard to get. There's not going to be a bunch of those bikes this year.
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
test
I'm
ride a
curious
lot,
how they're gonna
but
do
this
that.
one, yeah, this bike has definitely got my interest as far as a ride. It's not. This bike isn't built for me personally. I think what I have is still what I want, But I mean, the people want a. You got the younger kids that want a speedy little bike that's got the style now that with the HD badge on it. I think this is a home run.
I think it is too, but we'll see, man. I mean, the whole thing I think they were trying to do was make it the Swiss Army knife that the Sportster is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Iron is the Swiss Army knife of motorcycles, and I think that's what they were trying to come across with giving it to different builders and whatnot. That this bike is just a platform to build on.
Tony, you might be able to answer this one.
What?
This question from Jared.
What will it be worth with 3,000 miles on it next year? Exactly what I paid for it.
No doubt. Everybody, if you haven't noticed, which you probably should by now, Mr. Percy, who's in the side chat with us, couldn't join us on the live stream tonight. And
He blew his O-ring out.
yeah, he's at the ER right now, getting it sewn back up.
Yeah.
He's too busy dodging bullets in Southern California.
Yes.
He had too much fun in Uranus.
So let me ask you this: when do you think the Evo Sportster is going to be phased out? How
Next
much
year.
more life you think it has?
Next year. I don't think you'll see an Evo Sportster next year. I make
Probably
that
not.
prediction.
So then, does the Evo Sportster become this coveted motorcycle?
No, there's a
I
bajillion
don't
of them.
know.
There's a bajillion of them, but just I can hear it already. This is like the last real Harley, and then now it's gone.
Yeah, that you know what? I bet you the shovelhead guys said that when the Evo dropped.
Yeah, but I mean, what's going to be said. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, you're right. I mean, it's going to be said, but you know what? I think now that they've put this motor in the Sportster S and now in a more traditional Sportster, you're going to see it in a bagger next year. That's my prediction. I think
I don't think you are.
anniversary time next year. It's an anniversary year next year. They're having a huge party. This thing is going to
I'm
be.
calling
It's going to be in a
bullshit on that
bagger.
I'm
don't
not going
think
to
it's
doubt
gonna
Mr. Dan Rather on that one.
the
No, I
motherfucker
bet
is
they'll
got
do more
it.
with it.
The son of a bitch has got his nose up somebody's ass at Harley. I can tell you that.
Hey, you guys can go back and look at my catalog, and I predicted the name of this bike because they had re-trademarked Nightster. You go back and look at my catalog at the new trademark names. And
He's
I
got
even
his
said
nose
this.
up somebody's ass, and he's tongue punching the back of the sack.
God, Gene Simmons over here with that.
It's talent. It's talent.
It's a strong reach.
Ooh. So are we all agreed? Is this bike badass or what?
Yeah.
I think it. I want to see it in person, but yeah,
I'm a fan.
I think.
No, I like
I
it a
think
lot.
they. I think they captured the Sportster look and feel.
Front
I
tires
just
nice
don't
and
like-
skinny.
The only thing I don't like is the leaf blower that they have attached to the side.
Dude,
of it.
the thing is they're pushing these big exhausts. Did you see that 2-into-1 they're pushing for the soft tails?
Yeah,
I mean, the fucking thing is a 5-gallon bucket in the
Yeah.
back. I mean, it's huge.
hideous. Yeah. I don't like it because to me, truly, and I'm not kidding you, it does look actually like a leaf blower is on the side of that. Whoever
Yeah.
designed that exhaust needs to be punched in the throat. Because
I'm
it looks
also
like-
curious.
It looks like they went to Snapper and said, "Hey, can I get 5 of your leaf blowers so I can cut the ends off and make an exhaust pipe out of this?"
You know, I'm curious to see what it sounds like too. What it's going to sound like with an aftermarket exhaust.
Well,
because
if you get rid of
honestly-
if you get rid of the 2-in-1, like this comment here, you're going to lose power.
Yeah, you're going to lose some low end.
Yeah.
They had
But
almost every one of those builders that redid that bike put a new exhaust on it.
This is a
Yeah,
yeah, but
Yes,
I
they
want to hear it
did.
in person
It
because
sounded
the fucking Evo
it's a Dyna.
Sportsters.
it's a Dyna. Jesus. Mark. Fucking Dyna. Oh,
Huh.
wow.
Yeah, no, I'm curious to see what it sounds like because the Evo Sporty is probably one of the best sounding bikes, I think. Those things sound great.
Mhm.
Uh,
It's going to sound like what did he say? It's going to
A
sound
straight
like
pipe
straight
Eco Boost with
Boost.
aftermarket pipes.
well,
Uh,
I don't know.
If
I
we
think
weren't live, I got a joke for that, but I'm afraid I'll offend some people.
you're afraid of offending somebody?
You know, it could happen.
you just told me I tongue punched somebody all the way to the ball sack, and you're afraid of offending
I did
someone?
not say that. I did not say that. Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Oh my god.
Now your memory's gone with your beard.
Oh
Well, it's been
man,
gone
it's
for
been
a
a long
while.
day.
Colonel Sanders can't remember a thing over there.
No,
God, you
here
wrote that
comes the
recipe down.
Sportster Bros. Yep.
That's true. Yep, that bike is begging for some risers and T-bars.
Well, they said it has a riser and T-bar set up on it. It's low, but
Yeah,
they set
they're
it
low.
up like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have the digital gauge though.
Well, okay, so I think it's a hybrid gauge, is what I think, because there's a pretty big LED screen on there. So I think it's a hybrid gauge,
Hmm.
I have to go look at it
Interesting.
now because I
but
didn't catch that.
not fully digital. But
I want
You
to see
see-
it in person, but it looks good.
yeah, you see that you actually see a good picture of the gauge when that Japanese builder takes it apart and mounts the gauge on the side of it. You see
Yep.
you get a good picture of it on that one.
See, when I watched that, I was just thinking of like the iron because that was a big mod for the iron was
Yeah.
moving that gauge down low. So,
Right.
you know, I think they did a good job, man.
I'm just glad there's no bronze on it.
Well, we're gonna
See, I don't
Cerakote
mind
the
the
wheels
bronze.
immediately
Immediately
and get
Cerakote
those
wheels.
bronze.
I also like the idea of maintaining the shocks on the outside of the bike. I know
Yeah.
that kind of goes against the monoshock idea of the soft tails, but it's such a classic Sportster look. I think they did a good job at maintaining that. the
Yeah,
idea
it
of
had to
that,
have
so.
have
Yeah.
side mounted shocks
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one of the first things I thought.
because you know I was looking today. I was looking at the Sportster S in person down at the dealership, and I'll say it, it's fucking ugly.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Sportster S.
Not
This
a
looked
fan
lot
of it, man.
nicer.
No,
Yep.
blacked out on this is just it works.
I just think it looks like a Harley where the Sportster S. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cool bike and they did a lot of cool things with it, but it's just not the style that I'm used to seeing from
Yeah.
Harley.
I think if people, they wanted a new Sportster with a new engine, but they didn't like that one, I think this is.
I think
got it.
this. Well, I'll tell you
Yes.
what, if they don't like it, they're going to be fucked because next year I think this is it.
Right.
The only downside I think of having the gas tank underneath your ass is
As
every
it catches
single one,
on fire.
Well, every single one of us has done the, go to tip the go to tip the gas thing into your bike, and there's actual gas in the tip of the nozzle already, and you dump it all over the top of your tank. Now you're going to dump it all over right where you're going to sit. So your cock and balls are going to smell like gas all the time.
I think it was with Dustin. It was me and Dustin and Percy, and I was filling up my tank, and the fucking lever got stuck, and I was spewing gas
No.
all over. The
I got that on video.
Yeah,
Oh
he's got it on
man!
video.
I thought I distracted you and fucked you up.
It's happened to us all, man.
That is brutal.
I'm just saying, having it underneath the seat is a bit of a disadvantage for that, but
Well, at least
Yeah,
you don't have to
that'll
worry
be
about getting gas on your tank.
true.
Mhm.
But
'Cause
I
it
don't
looks
know.
like
I
a
don't like the
plastic
idea
tank.
of moving the seat every time either.
I really
Well,
don't
you're
like
off
the
the
idea of
bike
having
when
a
you fill it
fucking
up anyway. I
plastic
mean,
gas
most
tank.
people are.
Yeah, the hinge seat. I thought it was neat. I kind of like the design.
Hey, Brittany, just so you know, the hinge seat is a throwback. My 85 FXR has a hinge seat on it because that's where the oil
Really?
tank is at. Absolutely,
That's
not a
crazy.
that's a Harley design feature. They've had it for a bajillion years,
Gas
Yeah,
on your taint.
long before you were born.
Boy, my done life figured gas on your taint. That would be
Yeah.
bad.
Ugh.
That might
Wow.
burn.
So they did go all LED with this one. Was the Sportster S was all LED, wasn't it?
That's a good
Can't
question.
comment on that. I know the headlight was,
I
but
don't
I'm
know.
not sure about the rest of
Yeah.
it.
This
I don't know
one's
either.
all around.
Because
Yeah,
like
just
my
a-
bike was LED headlight, but all the turn signals and everything else were just
Yes. Okay.
bulb
Sportster
filament.
S says all LED lighting.
all right.
Oh, there you go.
How much is the Sportster S while you're on
Yeah, I
there?
got this shit pulled up.
Yeah, how much is the Sportster S? Well,
How much?
yeah,
What
while
is
you're
it?
on there.
15?
All right, hold on. I gotta scroll here. Sportster S is 15.5.
So it's $2,000 difference.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
That to me, this bike is better than the Sportster S. So
Well, you're still
I
gonna have
think
the
the
people going
Sportster S could be
1250
better.
versus
right.
1275 or 975.
Well, that's a future model, right? In a future model, you're going to be able to get this style with the bigger motor, right?
That
Because
would
they
be
did that.
Right.
They did
the
that.
new
with
48.
Yep, the new 48. It's going to be a
Yep.
1250. Yep.
So I wonder if they're going to go any smaller with this engine.
I bet not.
I don't see them going smaller than 975. I see them releasing a couple more models with it at least in the next year or two.
Mhm.
I hope we see the Bronx again, like for reals.
Like
Wow.
like the Street Fighter Bronx.
Yeah, the naked street bike.
Yeah.
That thing would be a turd with nuts.
I'm telling you, man. When we went to Seller Saxton and near Uranus, that's 300. That was that CB 300R. I thought it was a good looking bike.
That Honda,
Yeah,
I saw one of those today. Yeah, it's not a bad looking bike.
yeah.
I saw that W800 today in person. The Kawasaki.
Yeah.
You guys are jokers. Listen to this guy.
I'm bouncing.
Bring back Percy.
Yeah, what's he bouncing on is what I want to know. Actually, I don't want to know.
In the back,
Might
in
not
the
be able
back
to
seat of
sleep
an
tonight.
Uber.
Yeah, backseat of an Uber. He does the Uber share with strangers.
Yeah, Uber share strangers.
It's like
I
it's like a
did
game.
not
How many
notice that
pecker
they-
tracks can you leave in an Uber?
There's that little switch you can hit on your phone, pantsless or pants.
Hey,
You share
Brittany,
the
you know
Uber.
what? Just what Tony just brought up there and Dustin brought up, right? Why don't you tell the audience what I found on the couch in the
You said you weren't going to tell anybody about that.
no. This
Oh.
was so Brittany got us a what do you call those things?
Airbnb.
Airbnb, so we could scout out Uranus, and we're sitting there on Saturday night after we had found out our ride and done all of our stuff and shared a couple of meals of food and had a really good day and sitting down, relaxing, having a beer, Dustin gave me some sort of cherry cheesecake drink that he said, "Here, take a sip of this," and I drank the whole thing.
That'll happen.
So we're sitting there,
I think
and
Percy,
I look
Percy's
down.
upset.
Yeah, I'm still here, you asshat. I look down between my legs, and conveniently, it looked like a jerk. I looked like I was sitting on the jerk station.
Mind you, this is the same spot he sat in the night before.
Why they call it a love seat?
Yeah.
So are you trying to tell me that you wouldn't want a black light?
I would not
in
have
this
black
place?
lighted.
It'd probably look
anywhere
like
in
a
this
Jackson
No,
Pollock's.
definitely not in this place.
No.
Mm.
There's for sure some murder blood painted over on the walls. I mean, without a doubt in this place.
So the
It
DNA
was
was
a pretty
heavy.
weird.
The
it was
DNA
A
a
lot
was,
of
weird
DNA.
Airbnb.
there was a lot of DNA. You could have gotten a solid, probably I'd say 50 to 60 samples right off of the seat I was sitting on.
This is Ryan's type of Airbnb.
Winner, chicken dinner. Mark for the win.
Percy was pissed. He got out of the shower the next day, and he walks into my room. He goes, "Have you showered since you've been here?" And I'm like, "No." And he goes, "There's fucking long strandies on the goddamn shower walls." I'm like, "It's not me. I haven't showered yet."
Debbie does bush all over the wall.
A nice
You know,
bouquet of
fucking-
hibiscus hairs.
Fucking hotel hair is rough, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it's gross.
That's a hard one to get past. When you got that
gross.
pube tumbleweed, doing the Clint Eastwood across the floor.
Yeah,
I mean,
you put your hands together to gather water and just hope you can get it to go down the drain.
If
I
those
know,
were
it's
throwing
pube
water
hairs,
at
they
it.
were way too long.
well, you never know. They could have been a
That's
grower,
not
a
normal.
shower.
That's some
Yeah, I mean,
problems.
that could have been a person who is a real 80s Bush fan. What
for the
was
mountains.
wrong with the kitchen floor, Brittany?
I don't know. Somebody might have spilled their shit all over it. I will have you know that the next morning, everybody that walked through the kitchen was like, "Oh fuck, it's sticky all over." It's not just me.
Huge sticky kitchen floor too.
Dude, I'm glad I didn't make that trip. Sounds
It was
like
a
you
lot of
all
fun,
wore
Tony. You
Uranus
missed
out.
Tony would have been cussing the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh,
Just
I
the
would
whole
have
time
bailed,
you've
dude.
been
I would have been
cussing.
at the fucking hotel.
It
I'm
was
not
like-
dealing with pube tumbleweeds and sticky floors.
He
Yeah,
would
it-
have had to. He would have had to sleep on the pull-out couch in the living room too.
I'm
He
not
could've-
sleeping on the rack either.
that was a
With the
pull-out
jerk
couch,
station.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
it was a pull out for sure.
No, man, walking on the floors was like walking through a peep show at 2 a.m. It was sticky. There was lots
It
of
was
noises.
bad.
that is so
This is a great transition because Dustin, we're gonna move from Harley's new release of a Sportster and what
the
news
slow
do we have?
release.
The slow release of a Sportster. What news do we have?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you a peek at Uranus.
Welcome to Uranus. I'm the OG Fudge Packer. Welcome to Uranus. Welcome to Uranus. Welcome to Uranus. Welcome to Uranus.
Let me shove my nuts in your mouth.
To Uranus.
I'm gonna go beat an Uranus right now. Redneck nuts. How about these nuts?
Welcome to Uranus.
Yummy fudge from Uranus. It sure does.
I'm gonna pack your fudge right now.
What's the nut buying car?
I'm gonna pack your fudge right now. I'm gonna pack your fudge right now. To Uranus.
Bleeding badly.
Welcome to Uranus.
Can I see it again? I can't believe how big it is.
Stop touching my wiener, Miss Stephanie.
Only the best fudge comes from Uranus. Why is one of my socks from Uranus all crusty and sticking together?
Uranus is expanding.
Uranus.
That was a lot of Uranus right there.
That ain't all either.
That was
Oh
a full
my
Uranus.
God. What's up with that Astroglide? That's very big.
That's
In
a full,
places.
that's a full rocket.
Hmm,
It's a big red tip rocket, Tony.
it sure is. God.
You know, they did have the big glowing 50 style starbursts, so those could count as the starfish.
That's the starfish.
Had a couple of them.
Yeah.
So what's your all's take on Uranus, dude?
Oh,
We'll all fit, no problem.
We all fit. Is Uranus going to take a pounding?
I'd say the odds are in our favor.
forever in
Okay.
your favor.
Forever in your favor.
Uranus Hunger Games.
Only the
thank
strong survive.
you.
So no, I mean, on a serious Uranus note, how's riding Uranus?
Riding around Uranus is great.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's good to quite good. Yep.
So I'd imagine you're riding in a big circle.
Yes. For sure.
Yeah, we did a good
It's like it's a little bit like going down a drain, in fact.
Interesting.
No, it was good when let's see, was it not this past weekend, but the weekend before? 4 out of the 5 of us were in Uranus and actually stayed in Waynesville?
The
Which
pubic
is-
hair shack.
Yeah, one of the towns right next to Uranus, in between. Well, not in between, but on the other side. And then you have like St. Robert, Uranus, Waynesville.
Yeah.
Uranus is at the end.
It's like the ball sack because Saint Robert or what was it? Saint Robert. Well, let me see. It would be Saint Robert would probably be the ball sack. Uranus would be actually a taint, probably, right?
Yeah, that's good. But no, we made contact with a fella named Andy. I don't know, a month or two before we actually made that trip out there a couple weeks ago. And without that guy, we would be lost. We would be totally lost. We wouldn't know what to do for rides. And on Saturday, we met up with him, had breakfast at Route 66 Diner, which is a must go.
In Uranus?
Yeah, to all you that want to come to Uranus this summer.
Oh,
But no, he took us on a really good route in the Missouri back roads through the hills, and we rode all the way to Lake of the Ozarks Harley. Awesome riding. This is a great route, and then took us on a different route back, and I thought it was even better. So there's we got some good stuff planned for Uranus.
So are you going to say that you ate Uranus?
I didn't St. Robert. I didn't eat in Uranus.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I got to draw the line somewhere, man.
I did get my fudge packed in Uranus, though.
Oh my God.
So if we can give everybody a visual in their mind,
Hey, here he is,
I can't actually. Oh, here he is. Andy's there.
Mr. Andy. Everybody thank
Yay.
Andy that comes to Uranus.
We have
Because,
to.
yeah.
We have to actually, give everybody a visual picture of where this murder house was that we were staying. So within the same circle of where we were staying,
in a
there
stone's
was-
throw of distance.
yeah,
Yes.
literally, you could throw a rock. If you threw a rock from the front driveway of the murder house that we were staying in, you could hit a Baptist church, a porn store, or the jerk shack, as Percy called it,
The jerk off
and-
palace.
the jerk palace, yep, and a tattoo parlor, all from the driveway of the murder shack that we were staying in.
And a
So-
liquor
See, you
store.
can go.
Oh, and a liquor store. Yeah, she's right.
Yeah,
and a liquor
see, you
store.
can go and get it all done, ask
Yep.
for forgiveness, and be home by lunch.
Exactly.
Yep.
You can get drunk,
Yeah.
get a tattoo, get jerked off, and then go ask for forgiveness before you go home. I mean, it's all right there. It's right there within that circle. So, yeah. I mean, as far as locations goes, she picked the best location you could find, because no matter what your poison, whether it's Jesus or a hand job.
Well,
it's
that
all right
explains
there.
the pube tumbleweed in the house. If it's close to the Jack Shack, then
true.
that's why you got the pube tumbleweed in the house.
Yep. And the DNA couch. For
Yeah,
sure.
the DNA couch. It was like a sprinkler going off in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Well, you had to go to church and repent after hitting the other 2 stops.
God,
Yeah.
No, Uranus is actually it's bigger than we thought.
For
you
sure.
know,
I mean, there's stuff there for the whole family.
Yeah.
just take the whole family.
I mean, there was a
Yeah.
lot of kids in Uranus, which made me feel uncomfortable. But yet,
But the Putt Pirates was open. We didn't go do that. We wanted to wait for Tony
Mm-hmm.
to do that
Well,
one.
I'll pass.
Should have got you a T-shirt.
I'm not wearing.
Yeah,
that
we
t-shirt.
should have.
You could have sunk your balls in their holes.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, so Uranus. I'm done talking about Uranus. Jesus. Move on.
It's not over
Well-
yet, Tony.
So we have tentative plans are just so everyone knows that's on the live stream. Tentative plans are we'll have our meetup Friday evening at Uranus, so the location that Dustin so amazingly did the video
Gonna
for.
meet and eat in Uranus. I mean,
We're-
meet and greet.
Do a meet and greet in Uranus,
Yeah.
right? That'll be the Friday night, and then and we're gonna put details up on our website. And then Saturday day will be a full day of riding and our event and giveaways and everything, and then share, break some bread together, and that'll all be on Saturday. And we have a grouping of hotels that if you haven't booked your hotel yet, there's a grouping of hotels that some of us are booked in. And so great parking, so we can all hang out in the parking lot afterwards, and you can hear more stories of why Tony traded in his bike because of the cement that was all over it.
Fuck you, and fuck you.
So I mean, it's a really good day of a really good weekend of event planning. And then on Sunday we'll do kind of an impromptu ride, and we'll probably we'll make the announcements at the meetup for Sunday's ride. So
All right.
that's
Well,
the plans for the
Dalton
weekend.
Asking what time Friday. All that is going to be determined here shortly. And we'll have it up on the website.
Correct.
as soon
Yeah,
as we
along
come
with
up
all the
time.
hotels, and
Yeah.
we'll have a tentative schedule up there. But as we get closer to the date, it'll be finalized.
Yeah,
It'll be
we-
posted as soon as we can get it posted.
Yeah, there's still some details that we're working out.
Yeah,
But
this
it
is
should
gonna
be a
this
good
is gonna
time.
yeah, this is going to be a good one. I'm excited for this one. Good location. Good riding, good food nearby. So there's no shortage of fun in and around Uranus.
Well, it's what they say.
What's the icing? What's the icing on the cake of Uranus that we just had happen to us this week?
Icing on the cake.
I think it's a 1975 Ironhead Sportster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's what I think.
So we got a stroke of luck.
You can call it that.
And it wasn't at the Jack Shack.
No. So we've been putting out the feelers about the autism bike raffle that we're doing, and we've been trying to procure a bike here for the last handful of months. Well, we finally have one. Individual reached out to me on Facebook, a gentleman from up north near Cook County in Chicago, and he is donating his 1975 Ironhead.
Sporty. And we are right now finding a shipper to get it down to Weems.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys all heard that, we got a 1975 Ironhead donated for our project. I mean, I cannot express to you guys how amazing it is. And Dustin, with his due diligence and keeping keeping track and on top of this, it is an absolute amazing. And what better platform to build a chopper from than an old Ironhead?
That's what I was going to say. First, we hit with the chopper thing, and what Weems is going to be able to do to this bike aesthetically. This is going to be a badass bike, dude. And
Right.
as a matter of fact, I
Definitely.
might steal it. You all may never see me again.
Jared, if you're still in the side chat, let us know, because I got a question. I don't want to reveal too much about what our tentative plans for it, but if that's cool with you, go ahead and let us know, because I think people will be excited to find this out.
Yeah, if we do what we think he's going to do, it's going to be really, really cool.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to be what I would dub a boner bike.
Yeah. Again, you may never see me again.
Tony's going to have a perma boner.
Yeah. No, it should be really cool. And I was talking with Blockhead yesterday, and they're in for the motor rebuild. So it's going to be a cool bike.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know the details, that's a couple of things, and we've talked about this before, and I can't and we can't stress enough how amazing this is. Jared is doing a fabrication job on this, and Blockhead and his crew are going to do, probably Chris actually is going to do the engine rebuild on this bike, and so we have, two amazing groups of people that are helping us with this, and we will also be announcing sponsors that are going to be in for the build, with helping us out with parts and the various things that we're going to need to do to this bike. And so there's going to be no lack of people that we will have to shake hands with and thank tremendously for helping us make this happen, because it is an absolute amazing thing.
Yeah, it's really going to take a village to get this bike done, and we have a lot of cool people on board with this. So
yeah, it's funny.
It's for a great cause too.
Yeah, like you said, it takes a village.
Yeah,
and it's the same with having a loved one on the spectrum. It takes a village to raise a child, or to care for somebody that's on the spectrum, and it's all coming full circle with this bike. It's just amazing how things have worked out. So I do want to thank Mr. Fernando Palacios from up in Chicagoland. Man, it's almost perfect the way it's working out.
It really is.
Yeah.
And this is to kind of express our thanks too. This is a listener, somebody who is a fan of the podcast, who heard what we were looking for and just reached out. It's absolutely amazing. So he said, consider this my donation to the cause, and that's amazing, right? It's amazing that we're able to be placed in a position to be able to do something like this, and then to be placed in a position that somebody is willing to give us a bike to do this. So that is no short of amazing. So
yeah, no, it's really, really cool.
So as the progress of the bike, as far as like it arriving in Florida to Jared's establishment, we'll be keeping everybody updated on social media and on Patreon and the progress of the bike build, so that you can see this thing, come to life to what we're going to be doing to it. It's going to be, I want to say what this thing is possibly going to be, because I'm just so excited about it, but I don't want to, out of respect to Jared, because he's not in here. It doesn't seem, but that's cool. We'll spill the beans here soon.
Yeah, we'll keep progress, and then when the damn thing's done, buy a raffle ticket.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure. Or buy 10 raffle tickets.
Or buy 10, or buy 100.
All proceeds will benefit the Autism Community in Action, TACA. They are a national organization that helps with services, events, and more for the autism community. They do lots of great things. So if you can buy a raffle ticket when time comes, we would really appreciate it. And so would TACA.
Yep. So there we go. So what else we got?
Lots of more Uranus talk if you're up for
Lots of more. So let's go back to the Sporty for a minute.
Sure.
Would you buy it?
Yes. But
Ryan?
There's a but on it.
There's a but.
There's a but on it.
I wouldn't buy it for any of the to replace any of the bikes I have now, but if I had the money for a third bike, yes.
No.
I would. I would buy this one. I think that the technology, I would if I could get a third bike. Yep.
Brittany,
Nappy.
Jared wants to know if he's allowed to win the chopper.
No.
I was gonna say that has to be a vote from the 5 of us, I guess.
We just got overruled. That was a strong no.
That was a strong no. It would seem rigged, I think, if he won it. Be like, oh, guess who won it? Tony.
Yeah.
Funny, I never bought a ticket.
Well, you can document that he bought tickets.
Oh my.
Well,
yeah,
Jared,
I would.
If you break up with Brittany and move away, then yes, you're allowed to win.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna see him throw a suitcase on that.
I'm surprised we didn't see him Roadrunner in the back of the video there.
Right?
Is he gonna take the dog? Is that the question?
Nope. Done dealies.
He said
So
he's
great.
out.
That's how much I'm loved in this
I'll go
household.
Nebraska. He says.
Well, at least until he'll be gone just until the raffle's over,
Yeah.
and then he'll come
then
back.
he'll come
Temporary breakup. He just
Yeah,
moves away
temporary
for a few
breakup.
months.
We were
Yeah.
on a break. We were on a break.
We're on a break.
Just go back to living remote.
Oh shit! No, I think it's a bad motorcycle, dude. We'll see. We'll see how it does, but I hope they just have them available.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
you know,
me
this-
too.
Every dealer should be going to. There's always sporties on the floor.
Yeah,
Has the Sportster S been available on demo days?
I have seen quite a few Sportster S's sitting on showrooms. I don't think they're
Okay.
selling quite like they were, and I've actually seen Pan America sitting on showrooms this year too. So they're not popping off as fast as they did last year, but I would just like that lowrider ST, dude. I think every dealer got one or something so far.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You
So-
know,
Somebody was telling me, so the dealership that's near me, it's about 80 miles away. Right now, they're 6 deep in lowrider S's. So
Wow.
they sold their initial one that they were supposed to get 1 or 2, and now they're 6 deep with pre-orders that are people that have already put money down to get that bike
on the ST.
on the ST. Yep, the lowrider
Yeah.
ST. Yep. So it is definitely going to sell for them.
Yeah, no, I was talking to a guy today at a dealer, and they have 3, and they've already pre-sold all 3 of them. They've sold the VINs already.
Right.
So as soon as they hit, they're gone.
I think Bruce from the Kiwis, he's
Yeah.
got one on order.
Yeah, he's
and
got one too.
I think
Yep.
in another month it should be on a boat over to Australia.
Yep. He
Yeah, I
takes
think you're
delivery.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's-
and they're kind of entering their off season here pretty soon, so because they're just the opposite of us.
yeah.
So yeah, he'll I think they're still riding right now, but I would say in another month or so their riding is going to be more limited.
He's
so.
still gonna get out there and rip that thing up.
Oh, he will for sure.
Fuck the cold.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck the cold.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an exciting day. I was pretty impressed when I saw that bike, dude.
Yeah, I was too.
All right.
Wasn't
I was-
impressed. I wasn't impressed with the last reveal, but this one I was.
I was
No, you were fucking ass salted up strong
I was out
on the
dude.
last reveal. I mean, you just had salt just wedged in there.
I was impressed with the amount of redesign that went into
It's not your dad's Harley.
this bike. No,
Yeah, it's
they,
a lot different.
They redid the frame. I mean, they moved the gas tank. It was a complete redesign. So we can't say that. Like I said, Harley's bringing the big dick energy this year, man. This year they're bringing the big dick energy.
They
Yeah,
really are. And you know, Indian last year brought that big dick energy with that Chief,
Yeah,
and now it's just fucking turtle energy.
yeah.
That thing
Yeah.
retreated strong.
See this thing here. I mean, we a lot of people were concerned about how ugly the radiator was going to be. This thing works.
They tucked it
Yeah,
in
it
there
looks
pretty
fine.
tight. Again, you got to see it in person
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because it is a fucking. At the end of the day, there's still a big fucking radiator on the front of the bike.
I
but-
can't unsee that you called it a leaf blower. I
I
just
told
can't
you.
unsee it now.
Well, this is
I
this is
like
big.
this exhaust way better than the other one, and I think the Sportster S could be a lot better if they had different exhaust on it.
Well, you see
What's-
the front. You see the front view. I mean, it's almost invisible.
Mhm.
What's amazing is, you don't see the radiator, and it's got a radiator full of fluid, and the bike is still 80 pounds lighter. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that is crazy.
I mean, they're
well,
not
it
fucking
only
around.
holds 3/4 of a gallon of gas, but other than that,
Wow.
Right. They're still
Perfect.
not fucking around. Does it post on there, Brittany, with your Google Foo? Does it post what this thing is getting in gas mileage?
It's like 52.
Is it
I'll have to go find it.
52?
They're claiming 52.
what's the
50
standover height on that fucker? Come on, Brittany. Come on,
Come on,
Man, I'm
give
not
us-
fast enough.
get
for
it,
this.
get it. We need standover height. We need miles per
Cock-
gallon.
It's cox length.
Says seat height is 27.1 inches.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And
What, Tony? What's maximum seat height for you?
27.1 inches. No,
Yeah,
I think the lowrider S is 27, and I'm at my max.
You're at your
They
max
are
about
claiming 52.4 miles per gallon.
that. 52 point. Wow.
I'll be
That's
amazed. If they
impressive.
get that. That's amazing.
That's impressive
My
though.
my Evo Sportster does not get that good of gas mileage.
And you weigh about as much as a paperclip, so that's
Exactly.
crazy. That
They claim that the Sportster S gets 49.
They can claim all they want to,
Yeah.
but it does not.
that Metric Life says you can pretty much ride all year round in New Zealand. Okay, he would know too. He's from that area of the world, so he would know. So there you go. I guess they don't have winter.
They have
New
winter
Zealand?
like Florida has winter.
Oh, no, I don't know. I think they get colder there.
Okay,
So
how about this
this is going to
question?
be a question that I don't know if anybody knows the answer to. Does the fucking thing have a gas gauge?
Oh, I bet you it's Tony. I bet you it's part of the when I said that there was a little bit more of an LED screen. I bet you can look at your fuel on there. You know how you
All
can
right.
you know how you could toggle through that fuel thing and you could see like miles remaining till empty or
Yeah,
whatever.
because
Yeah.
you know the Iron doesn't have a gas gauge, and it's got a little LED readout too.
It's going to have something on a LED.
I
I
think
bet you
it'll
there's
have it.
there's modes you
All
can
right.
toggle through because you got to be able to set the ride mode. So there's got to be some type of
Yeah.
Well, they
Right.
could just
functionality.
say,
in that
"Fuck
LED.
you! You need a dipstick. Check
Yeah,
that oil or check that
what-
gas."
It's right underneath the seat, so you could just stick your
And it
wiener
looks
down
like
there
it's
and
in a
see if you hit
plastic
bottom.
container, so you could probably see it.
That's rough.
That's rough.
So
I
here's
wonder
here's a story from. Oh, go ahead, Ryan. I'll
I
tell
was
the
just
story.
going to say, I wonder if anybody ever thought of, because Tony brought up a point. He said, maybe you could just open it up and look down there. I wonder if they ever made a tank that was white on the inside. So when you open it up, you'd be able to see the fluid that was in there.
Oh, I don't know. I like the idea of that.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
going to say that's a strong negative.
just a question.
It's just, I agree.
I mean,
Four
Harley,
seasons.
throw me some money. I just patent that. So
Just
throw
patting
me some
that.
money. Yeah.
So there are some more stories from Uranus I can share.
Do it.
The pube tumbleweeds were enough.
Well, so I met Percy on 64 here in Illinois, and we rode out to St. Robert together, and we stopped in Sullivan, Missouri, to eat at a Denny's. Right?
Did you get moons over my hammy?
No, I got
Damn it.
I got like bacon and eggs and crepes.
The Grand Slam
It was delicious though. It was probably one of the best meals I had all weekend
at Denny's.
at Denny's.
Mm.
Actually, Hoppers in Waynesville, which we're planning on coordinating with them for Saturday evening for the meetup, was a good place too. I need to call Ursula. But anyway,
Did you say hoppers or poppers?
Hoppers?
Hoppers. Like a
All
frog. Hoppers. Big frog on the wall.
Yeah. So anyway, me and Percy leave Sullivan, Missouri, and we're like, let's take 66 the rest of the way because 66 follows the interstate all the way out there. And of course, Uranus is on 66, and we're going to be seeing lots of attractions and stuff there on that road as well. Well, 66 segregates. Sometimes you got to go over the interstate to stay on it. Sometimes you got to stay where you're at. Sometimes you got to get on the interstate and off. Well, we got to a point where we got to a T where we go left to go over the interstate or we go straight. There's no sign that says which way is 66, so we go straight. We get about a mile down the road, and we see this gnarly curve coming. And right before that is a caution sign that says road ends.
That's
We
a
hit-
problem.
We hit the curve, and it's a gnarly curve. We're hitting it at about 50, and it's a tight one. And then I'm just thinking the whole time, holy shit, I got a guy behind me with a brand new 21 Road Glide that's just been specced out, custom paint. And I'm thinking I'm in the front, and I've got to figure out where the road ends. So we get around the curve, the road straightens up, and about 20 feet before I end up actually stopping, there's no road anymore. It's just dirt and rock.
You should have just kept going.
Yeah. If I had the Pan America,
Just-
I would have. But dude, that was game off for me.
Just Clark Griswold, that motherfucker in the Family Truckster. Remember when he
Oh.
jumps that bitch
Yeah.
in the desert?
So luckily we had the Cardos on, and I'm like, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. This isn't a road anymore. And he's like, are you fucking serious? So we got righted, went back, and like, let's just stay on the interstate. So we did.
Yeah.
But then we passed Joe Exotic's petting zoo. They had a
What?
Yep.
The Lion King?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's like
they-
an exotic
Carol
petting
fucking
zoo.
Baskin, man.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's in
You know
between,
there's a new one on Netflix, season 2.
I've already watched it.
Welcome, Indy Steve. Welcome.
Yeah. What else happened that was good? There were lots of stories and laughs from that. I don't know. Being next to the jerk off station was the best.
Yeah, that was it. So if you guys, when we do go to Hoppers, there possibly could be a nice waitress working there.
Oh,
Her name is
goodness.
Alexa. Don't ask Alexa if she knows the fucking weather outside. 'Cause it's not
Was there
funny
a heavy
joke.
petting zoo in
And
Uranus?
it's not a funny joke, and she doesn't find it amusing. And if you don't believe us, you can ask Jared. Jared will be somewhere near Brittany. You can ask him if she thought
Somewhere
the joke
near
was
Brittany.
amazing.
Maybe not. He might be off talking to Alexa. You never know.
He
She's not gonna give him the time of day now that he asked her where the weather is or how
No,
much.
he-
So she
he-
didn't get the joke. Or
No.
she
Oh,
didn't
she
take
got
it
the
very
joke.
well.
She just did
Oh
not
no,
think
she
it was
got
funny.
it.
Did you look at her and go, fuck off if you can't take a joke?
No, she said, this is what she said. She looked right at Jared and she goes, kids are allowed to get away with that, not you. Or she said something, like, and you're not a kid or something like that. It was hilarious.
That's when you reach under their table and goes, here's your bag of dicks.
Yeah, Jared's
She
like,
was
she was
pissed.
pissed.
she said kids ask her to play Baby Shark all the time.
Yeah. Alexa, can you play Baby
Hey, Alexa, tell me a joke.
Shark?
Yeah, Jared about got Will Smith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pimp
Have you
slap
guys
his
seen that
ass.
meme, by the way? And I think it's like a video game meme where Will Smith smacks Chris Rock and then he does like the Diamond Dallas Page wrestling move, fucking slams him on the stage.
Yeah. You got RKO'd.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
Professional Monkey has entered the chat.
Oh boy.
It's the 4
Yes,
dirty
he
bikers.
has.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Percy
Percy's
blew his
doing-
O-ring out.
Percy's playing Uber Pecker Track game down in Anaheim right now.
And it's quite
he's playing-
involved.
Yeah, he's playing he's playing Dodge the Shootout.
It's a Cream the Camry.
Oh, oh my God.
I think. Do you guys think that's a legitimate question when you get in an Uber? If you get in an Uber, can you ask them if you blacklighted the seats anytime recently?
Dude,
Oh, I don't know.
I guarantee, I mean,
What? You don't want to know, Ryan.
no, I don't really want to know that. you
It's
know?
better than looking down and finding that surprise, right? That I found when we were in.
I
when we
mean,
were
there
in,
shouldn't be
John
any
Wayne
of
Gacy's
those
house.
types of
Dude, let me
surprises
tell you
in
what,
an
if you're
Uber
sitting on a
seat.
couch and you see a pecker snail track on that thing, it's time to go.
Yeah, but it's already too late. I like.
No,
Brittany said,
it
this
is not
like the
too
second-
late.
It's
It
the
is
second
not
day
too
of me
late.
sitting there. If I had crabs from that couch, they're already there.
I've
No,
already sat
it's
down
time
too
to go,
much.
dude.
The couches could have used updating.
They could have. They
So
could have
could the beds.
Yeah, they could have used a little bit of a steam wash.
It
for
was
sure.
like
See, I
Really,
would've
the whole
slept in the
house
fucking
needs
beds.
modernized.
I would have just slept out on the fucking motorcycle on the gravel or something. I mean, you can't sleep in. If there's a fucking snail trail on the couch, what's in the bed?
Exactly.
Well, there
You know what I'm
was a
talking
covered
about?
porch, so you could sleep over
Yeah, there you go.
Just roll the spare bed out there, and
It was like staying at grandma's house, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was.
I was
What
just
kind
like,
of
I was looking in
grandma
the
do you got?
I was,
that is a good question.
Because Tony's grandma has plastic on her couch.
Yeah, at least he uses plastic.
Easier to clean.
I was looking in the cabinet for vanilla wafers and those little strawberry candies. I didn't find any.
Yeah, well, there
Kitchen
wasn't
floor's all
candy
sticky,
laying
though.
around.
I did find some fig Newtons.
There were 2 coffee machines.
I guess so. Those poor bastards needed their energy. The last people that were in there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, then the internet wouldn't work, and Percy was getting pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that little video you all sent me, and Percy was just screaming through his helmet. I mean,
That
he
was
did not
really
seem like a
funny.
happy camper, dude.
Well,
My
yeah,
I loved when the we were trying to fix the internet and I was like, yeah, this is like his job. He's very tech savvy, and the owner of the house was like, yeah, I'm a little tech savvy myself, but he couldn't figure out how to turn on and off the modem or the router.
Well, I would say that after spending the night in the semen shack, that tensions would be high because obviously
fupa juice.
fupa juice. That's disgusting. Who said that?
That'd be Mr.
Fupa
Heathen
juice.
Biker.
Yeah, no, man. I would have. Fuck, was there not a hotel close by? Fuck the money. I'm out.
No, St. Robert was plush with hotels.
Yeah.
So
It was.
Did you guys? I missed this comment.
What does it say? Why were your balls touching the couch? Because they're that big. What do you want me to say?
Because we're over 40.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, Mark. I'm sure your balls touch couches too. Jared calls
Oh
it
my
Pube
God.
Palace.
The Pube Palace. I mean, that's just.
That's
I'm kind of
gross.
glad I missed that one, guys.
So I'm gonna play this just for Monkey because I don't think he was here for it. Monkey, this is a sneak peek at Uranus.
Welcome to Uranus. I'm the OG Fudge Packer. Welcome to Uranus. Welcome to Uranus. Welcome to Uranus.
It sure does.
To Uranus.
Let me shove my nuts in your mouth.
To Uranus.
I'm gonna go beat Uranus right now.
Redneck nuts. How about these nuts?
Welcome to Uranus.
Yummy fudge from Uranus. It sure does.
I'm gonna pack your fudge right now.
Close to not buying a car.
I'm gonna pack your fudge right now. I'm gonna pack your fudge right now. To Uranus.
Bleeding badly.
Welcome to Uranus.
Can I see it again? I can't believe how big it is.
Stop touching my wiener, Miss Stephanie.
Only the best fudge comes from Uranus. Why is one of my socks from Uranus all crusty and sticking together?
Uranus is expanding.
Uranus.
Just so everybody knows, One-Eyed Willie's Chicken Shack will be open this spring 2022.
The Chicken Shack in Uranus?
Yeah, they're supposed to have good jerk chicken.
I bet they do.
Special sauce from the Jerk Shack.
Got
20
some
bucks.
special cock sauce in there that I'm making for him.
$20 is $20.
Monkey says, "Yep, that's my state."
Well,
Oh boy,
it's a
There
lot
we go.
going on.
Yep. So what else? Do we
got-
have anything else?
I think we've covered just about everything, haven't we?
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
we have.
Unless
think we
anybody's
did.
got questions in the side chat, we're probably going to be out here soon.
What do you all think about the new Sportster? Let's see it in the chat. Just yay or nay.
We're going to be putting up replies on the screen here.
Cock sauce was my stage name in college. Yes, it'll get you in trouble.
Is that
Imagine
when he was a
monkey in high
dancer?
heels just walking off the
Yeah.
stage.
Professional monkey in high heels. Just dancing. Nay, there's the first one.
Yeah,
See
we
if
We got a nay.
Got a nay.
Huh. I didn't watch. I'm not a prospect.
Got another one.
There's
There's
a
a,
lot
there's a
of
yeah. There's a yeah nah. So does that just equal itself out?
That's nay.
Not for me, but cool bike. Okay. See, I like the exhaust on this better than the Sportster S exhaust.
Me too.
It's a
We
better
got
look.
one yay.
Is there a Met option? So.
Oh,
So yeah, the people are just telling us to fuck off.
Ah,
They are.
You all are wrong. You're wrong.
yeah, we had handfuls of it's nice, but you wouldn't buy it.
handfuls of nice. Don't ever say that on the podcast.
Here's like the best PR answer ever. The exhaust is better than the S. That's as far as I'm going with it.
Well, bonus points if anybody brings one to Uranus.
We got a yay.
Yep.
Looks nothing like a Sportster.
Well, God, not for me. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe the fucker won't sell. We'll see.
Classic OG Big Dick Energy flavor Fupa juice. That's a lot.
Fupa juice is strong. That's salty. It's
No.
extra salty.
Travis did have the right idea on Friday. He said we need to make a Big Dick Energy koozie.
It is a polished turd.
Man, I'm kind of surprised that not more people like
I
it.
am too.
Well, Tony's out.
Tony's like,
y'all done
Whoa.
pissed Tony off.
What
He
just
was like,
happened?
see you guys. I love it. You guys can fuck off. Boom, he's gone. What? You came back, Tony.
I hit a.
What happened?
Hit the wrong button, he says.
Yeah, I was moving my mouse around. I hit the. I'm out, bitches.
But
I was able to bounce back in.
That no one liked the bike, and you just you're
Yeah,
done.
fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Oh wow.
We'll see. I don't know what's gonna. I don't know if they said when it's going to hit dealerships. It seems like it's a mid-year
I
release,
think
so maybe July.
I heard the end of the month,
Really?
but I could
Okay.
be wrong.
Well, we'll see.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it does. It looks like there's mixed reviews
I guess
Yeah.
on the
so.
Nightster.
Yep.
Everybody remember, 5 Dirty Bikers meetup is this July 15th through 17th in Uranus/St. Robert, Missouri. If you can, book a room, come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see you there.
We'll
buy
start in
some merch.
Uranus and end up in St. Robert.
Yeah, we got to repent somewhere.
Yeah. So
Or in
yeah,
Missouri, so there'll be a church on every corner, so no
on
problem.
on FDBM, keep checking the website because we're going to update that soon with all the details and accommodation suggestions and all the other good stuff. But yeah, it's creeping up, dude. Only 3 months away. It'll be here
Yeah.
before we know it.
You're going to
Yes, it
see
will
the
be.
starfish everywhere.
Yep.
Starfish is all around.
This guy.
Yep.
Looking
FDBM
right at you.
stickers.
He's an angry starfish.
He's winking right at you.
He's an angry one. But all right. Well, I guess I like the Nightster. Not for me. Yeah, well, there we go.
Well, they want to hook in them young ones. Sounds like it's
Yeah.
working.
It might be.
It's
Maybe
working
that's
in-
what they're
it's-
after.
It's working in the goose's nest.
Moto Mortician,
Diaz
hey,
likes
put his
it.
message up.
So he can really drag a knee on this one. It's got like 5 more degrees of lean angle too.
Oh, look at
Mhm.
this.
Yeah, they did say that.
Turning muscle into high revving skinny pant, artsy fartsy European crap. A.
Wow, that was a strong statement.
That is a strong statement.
Well, I can't say it's really not true.
Moto
But-
Mortician wants to know if there's a spicy massage palace in Uranus, asking for a friend.
Uh,
I don't know if Percy would have played his card right.
I think
and,
I think
and,
Kim Moto's is setting up a shack behind the hotel.
I think if Percy would have played his cards right, the lady that ran the sideshow, the freaking sideshow, probably would have been his Huckleberry. She liked him.
She did, huh?
Yeah, Cat. She was all over him. She was pawing at him.
then you know the $20 is $20 when you're in
Oh,
Uranus.
speaking of cat, I met Johnson in Uranus too.
Oh, hold on. You met a Johnson in Uranus?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Furry
Good
little
for
fucker.
you. How was that?
Well, he was not declawed, but nice little cat. Kept following Percy around.
Hold on. What are we talking about here?
They have a
Tony,
mascot. It's a cat.
There's a cat, and his name
Oh.
is Johnson. He
Well,
lives
you
in
did not-
Uranus.
You just
Johnson
said
cat
that you
lives
played
in
with a
Uranus.
Johnson in Uranus.
Mhm.
You didn't say it was a cat.
Gotta let me
Yep.
finish.
It was a black one.
No, he was he was orange. It wasn't black.
I think we killed Tony. He's over there just doesn't know how to respond to this.
No, when I paid for my fudge, they said make sure to stroke Johnson on your way out, Uranus.
I can't reach this down
Jesus.
by my knee.
What, you're nuts?
Just one.
Oh.
One's on one
Just
side, one's
one.
on the other.
That cat lived pretty
Oh,
well too. He had his
God.
own house with his name on it and food bowl right there and everything.
Well, there we go. The black. Everybody loves a black Johnson in Uranus. Well, that's a lot.
That's a bold statement.
That's a bold statement. Brought to you by brought to you by Professional Monkey.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I think it's sign off time. boys
Yeah, I
and
think
girls.
it is. We're just getting fucking slap happy now. I mean, it's Sportster Nightster has a place in the market.
All right, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for welcome. Welcome.
We're just getting started.
Get started. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for coming into the chat. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hope to see you guys all in Uranus.
Oh my
One at a time, please.
Yeah.
Single file.
Single file.
We're gonna
I
call
can't-
it the Uranus train.
We're definitely gonna have a camera going when all these
Line up in
bikers-
single file by size, please.
By
baggers in the
size.
back.
Yeah.
And be honest about your
Oh.
size, please.
We'll make you pull right out of Uranus and do it again.
Oh my God, dude.
All right. Good night, everybody. It was swell.
Have a good night, people.
Peace.
See
Later,
ya.
guys.